Show you my final build of my first DIY bridge hammock. This is from the Ariel Design from Griz, and just finished it up about a couple weeks ago and took it on the first little overnight camp trip last weekend, and I'm really pleased with it so far. I slept really good, pretty good, and still making some tweaks to it. I might add a bug net, still kind of debating that. And I'm using it's got the whoopee suspension that runs through the whole thing, and these little spots here for your spreader poles that are spliced into the suspension, running up to the apex, and attaching. I'm using Dutch's bridge whoopies or whatever, double whoopies or whatever. That seems to work good. Some Dutch beaners for the ridge line, which I'm using some Dyneema. Not crazy about the orange with this, but works for now. And I'm still doing what I always love, which is Marlin spike hitch. Marlin spike hitch with my tree straps. Actually, some sewed on. I did some sewed on DIY straps here with these Dutch clips. Really enjoying it. I did some finished it off with some bias tape on some of the raw edges recently, and I'm pretty happy with all that. Actually, I did these highlights of black. The channel I did is black, and the end caps, because I kind of messed up some of the blue fabric, and won't go into details, but it was just a mess up. But I kind of like the highlights now. And I just need to make an underquilt for it now, I think. Not exactly sure what I'll do there. I think it should be pretty simple. I think Brandon from Warbonnet has like one that is fitted, and I'm just going to make a DIY that's similar. I'll just probably have it attached here. I'll probably cut the fabric to be kind of match the body of the hammock anyway, and then use it as the use that shape as my inner quilt fabric. And that's that. Wasn't too bad. Took me probably, I don't know, 10 hours. It was my first time, so I had a lot of strategizing. Getting the splicing done precisely like Griz said is actually the hard part, and getting all these channels lined up and pinned on. My sewing is pretty good, but it's not fantastic. But it's holding up so far. I haven't put a tarp over it yet. I slept tarpless the other night, and we'll see. And it went well. But I'm not sure. I have a couple, sort of 4-season tarps, or Superfly, and a DIY type Superfly that I got from a Dutch DIY kit, and we'll see how it fits over it. I have the pole mods for the tarp that hopefully will help prevent the spreader bars from poking out, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, I'm a side sleeper, so I'm really loving this thing. And obligatory sit in it and go here. Kind of hard with one hand, but and I'll commit blasphemy and leave my shoes on for a minute. There we go. Super comfy. Happy hanging. Bye-bye.